Here we go. Full podcast, mic hot, no cuts. Slow, loud, like I'm staring you down. Barbanzo script. Precision over automation. Author's note. How it started. I'm just a guy who came up from photo editing. Pictures, videos, backgrounds, all of it. Been in the AI game as much as anyone can say they were. Started on a smartphone, computer, tablet, motel room, late nights. Didn't have a fancy setup. Just me, grinding. I didn't even realize how much I knew until it started pouring out. Like, this shit, it's easy, it's close. Numbers, dates, layers, I flatten them into text. Simple, no big deal. I learned on my own, no teachers, no classes. Well, except those free ones I stumbled into. And the work ones, cybersecurity, PowerPoint, fundamentals, 15 certificates, consultant stuff. But funny thing, I didn't even watch the videos, didn't read the books, just answered the questions I already knew. That's the depth, that's the thing. There's nothing I can't do now, nothing. Welcome to today's session. We're diving into a new kind of authorship framework, one built not on code, not on programming languages, but on discipline. This is the foundation of Barbanzo Script, a structured prompting philosophy designed to give creators something they've never had before. Full, intentional control over how AI interprets their vision. Segment 1. What Barbanzo Script really is. Barbanzo Script isn't Python. It isn't Java. It isn't a coding language at all. It's a structured cinematic prompting system, a framework that forces clarity, removes guesswork, and eliminates the AI will figure it out mentality. Where normal prompts rely on AI to fill in the blanks, Barbanzo Script says, no, I define the blanks. This is authorship, not automation. Segment 2. The core philosophy. Clarity outperforms automation. AI doesn't create, AI interprets. When you give it a vague prompt, it invents details you never asked for. When you give it a disciplined structure, it follows your lead. Barbanzo Script is built on this principle. The more precise the structure, the more predictable and cinematic the output. This is why your system works. It's not magic, it's discipline. Segment 3. What Barbanzo Script eliminates. Barbanzo Script removes vague input, AI auto-expansion, unwanted interpretation, guesswork, close enough results, and it replaces them with intentional detail, cinematic grammar, predictable structure, author-defined control, repeatable quality. This is authorship with a steering wheel. Segment 4. The Jaws example and why it matters. When someone writes, underwater realistic scene inspired by Jaws, they're not claiming ownership of the movie. They're referencing the cinematic language associated with it. Suspense framing, murky water, predator POV, slow tension build, low-angle camera drift. Barbanzo Script teaches creators to extract the grammar, not the IP. That's what makes it credible. Segment 4.5. Live example. Reno at night. Ultra-realistic cinematic scene. Not cartoon, not fantasy, no overlays. Background. City of Reno. Biggest little city arch lit up. Neon buzzing. Rain-slick streets. Moving cars. Headlights cutting through mist. Red taillights streaking wet asphalt. Tourists drifting. Laughing, snapping pics, going about their merry business. No one looks at the camera. Lighting. Flickering gas lamp. Cold, damp air making the flames stutter. Hard rim light carving half the face into shadow, half into wet red glow. Camera. AR 916. Stylize 850. Raw. This is Barbanzo in the wild. I didn't say dark city. I didn't say rainy. I named Reno. I named the arch. I named the gas lamp. I named the cold, the damp, the red. AI doesn't guess, it obeys. Segment 5. The real breakthrough. Precision beats sugarcoating. Most AI prompts today are fluffy, overwritten, auto-expanded, filled with adjectives instead of structure. Barbanzo Script flips the script. A disciplined prompt outperforms a pretty prompt. This is your strongest, most defensible claim. Segment 6. The hacker mindset. Refined. Instead of dictatorship, the real framing is reverse-engineered cinematic control language built by studying how AI interprets visual structure. This sounds professional, technical, credible, market-ready. It positions you as a strategist, not a tyrant. Segment 7. The manifesto line. If Barbanzo Script had a single sentence to define it, it would be, Barbanzo Script is a philosophy of authorship that replaces AI guesswork with human precision.